Okay, welcome back to my playthrough of XCOM 2. This should be the 15th video on YouTube, and it should be, I believe, the 15th mission overall. This is going to be a guerrilla ops mission, so I do have 3 separate choices on which mission I can take. Each one has its own difficulty, its own reward, and counters a certain dark event. So let's go ahead and take a look at all of them. So the first one is difficult for the difficulty setting. It's going to give me another scientist, which is going to decrease research times, and it counters the dark event that increases intel costs by 100%. Well, I definitely don't want my intel costs to increase, because my avatar timer, you can see right here, is 3 blocks away from filling up. And once that fills up, a countdown starts, and if that countdown reaches 0, you lose the game. That's actually how I lost the game. The first time I tried to play through, I ended up losing about halfway through the campaign. And I've used up all of my contacts so far, and I need to somehow get to this facility and eventually this facility so that I can start knocking that avatar timer down just a few more blocks, just to give me a little more breathing room. So I definitely don't want my intel costs to increase, because if you look right here, this one, to make contact, it costs 80 intel. Well, if that dark event activates, it's going to cost 160 intel. And then the next one, if I don't build a radio tower there, this one right here, well, actually, it looks like I already started making contact here. So this one right here probably cost me 80. And so this one right here, if that dark event activates, it's probably going to cost me, like, I don't know, 320 intel to make contact with that. So I probably want to do this first mission here in the eastern US, but let's take a look at the other ones. So this one right here, the reward is an engineer, the difficulty is moderate, and the event is, the dark event would cut my monthly supply drop in half, basically. Well, I can live without those extra supplies, because I can always buy some supplies from the black market, and I can always sell some stuff at the black market if I need supplies. And as far as engineers, I have 4 engineers. I'm pretty comfortable with that amount, because I only have, I believe, 2 more spots to excavate in my entire base. And once those spots are excavated and I have buildings built there, I don't really need the engineers as much. So I'm going to pass on that one. Now this one here, in New Mexico, it's a difficulty setting, and the reward is 152 supplies. That's a decent amount of supplies, but like I mentioned previously, I can just go to the black market and, you know, either buy some supplies or sell some items, or sometimes supply drops will pop up on the map randomly. So there's just so many different ways to get supplies that I don't really need that reward. And the dark event that this counters, it gives the enemy Viper rounds, which poisons my soldiers if they get hit by the enemy. Well, if you've seen my previous videos, I'm almost purely offensive, because I don't really let my soldiers get hit very often. I think I've actually taken damage on my soldiers in in all 15 missions I've done, I think I've taken damage about 5 times total. So I don't let the enemy even have a chance to shoot at me usually. So I'm gonna pass on this mission. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the Eastern U.S. mission. So let's go ahead and select that one, and let's go take a look at how the squad's looking right now. I did just finish up that UFO mission where I had to destroy a disruptor so my ship could take off after it got shot down. And that went pretty smoothly. I don't think I took any damage just because I had those 4 auto turrets going. So I think I'm just gonna go with my regular squad here. I've got my 2 specialists, I have 2 rangers, I have my primary grenader, and then I have my sniper. So I'm just gonna stick with what's been working so far, and let's go ahead and start this mission. Let me just see if I have any new items. Okay, so I don't really have any new items to equip. I might have a PCS. Okay, I'm probably gonna end up selling that PCS because, like I mentioned, I just don't put my soldiers in a position where the enemy can even take a shot at them. So I don't really need dodge, I don't really need health kits, and to be honest, I don't really care about armor. I just care about carrying the biggest possible guns that I can and doing the most damage. So I'm gonna go ahead and launch this mission. Like I always say, the best way to heal your soldiers is to just not get hit in the first place.
The Resistance set up a data tap on the Advent network through an access point in this area. Been retrieving data critical to the
so this is about as far as I've actually gotten in the campaign before. So I'm not sure if I'm going to start encountering new enemies. But like I said, I played the campaign before, and about at this point, the avatar timer clicked on, and I ended up losing the game. So pretty much from here on out, I'm not exactly what type of enemies I'm going to be encountering. Now, I did encounter those in that UFO mission. I did encounter a berserker for the first time, and it was pretty beefy. It had a lot of health. I was able to take it down in the first turn just because of the auto turrets, but I don't have auto turrets now, so I hope that there are no turrets in this mission. Or I'm sorry, not turrets, berserkers. So it looks like this is a protect the device mission. I believe I did one of these before, and it's kind of odd because you start so far away from the device that you're supposed to protect. Now, it does look like it has a whole lot of health to it, but it's almost like I have to dash towards it. And that's going to leave my soldiers exposed, which I don't like to do, but I have to get up there. I mean,
moving on target location.
That's the mission. Okay, it looks like there's an enemy turret here. I'm not really worried about
Moving to position.
enemy turrets. I can pretty much take those out with, 2 shots.
Move into position.
And I'm probably going to play a bit more aggressively with my 2 rangers, which my rangers I use as scouts for most missions. I'm probably going to play a little more aggressively with them than I normally do, because I don't really need their conceal ability here as much, since I can't really sit back because I have to get up there and protect the device. So it's almost like it's almost like I need to just always be attacking with just about every soldier every turn. Okay, so I should take out this turret. But I might actually want to just pass up that turret. I think I can, and just go up and kill these enemies and loop around this direction, instead of wasting a turn destroying that turret. So I'm gonna go ahead and lead with a grenade here.
I guess that'll be okay. They've got our position.
I mean, this is one of the mission types where being concealed is almost pointless. Because the enemy is just gonna be constantly attacking every turn. You gotta protect that device, no matter what. So, I'm just gonna put as much firepower on them as
Grenade out.
What's over there?
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my lightning shot.
Adjusting sights.
So that didn't really work. And now I'm gonna go ahead and use this special ability just to show it off, because I'm in kind of a good spot to show it off. So it looks like I can fire my pistol at every one of these targets, and you can see the chance to hit on all of them. So I'm probably gonna kill that sectoid. I may hit that one. I have, 50% chance with him, and that I'm gonna take 1 health off that turret because it has 4 armor. So I don't think I'm going to be able to do much damage on that. Well, actually, I can probably kill that turret with one of my drones, now that I think of it. But I am gonna use this ability. Actually, I changed my mind. That's what's great about XCOM.
Here, catch!
I completely forgot my sniper had a grenade. Okay. Okay, so he has a grenade.
All right, I'll go.
So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this grenade here and take out this Muton's cover, hopefully. And then my Green Ranger should be able to get a pretty good shot on him. You might even be able to get him from here. I think I'm gonna just fire from here. 86% chance and a 93% chance to critical hit. And I could move him closer, but right here he gets that, because he's hidden, he gets that, or she gets that perk from Shadow Strike. 25% chance to aim and 25% chance to critical. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take this shot right here. Okay, it looks like it killed him. So that worked out pretty good. And I have 3 soldiers. Oh wow. Okay, so I have Implacable here. Move her forward. And so here I'm going to destroy that tower with a drone. I did get those upgraded drones, so now I do 7 to 8 damage to robotic enemies. And then with my last shot, I'm gonna take that 100% shot and finish off that section. So I was able to actually, instead of just attacking that turret without activating the group up here, I was actually able to activate that enemy group, destroy it, and actually destroy the turret so it wasn't able to take a shot on me. So that worked out perfectly. Okay, so I'm getting pretty close to the device actually. I thought it was farther away, but looks can be deceiving in this game. So it looks like if I move forward, I'm going to activate the enemy that just fired at it. It looks like they're right in here somewhere. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to recloak both of my Rangers and start moving them forward. Get those items.
Target package secured.
And it hasn't, I mean, it looks like it's only taken about maybe, I don't know, about 20% of its life and damage. So it's not too bad since I'm right here.
Moving to designated position.
What I'm hoping to do is to get eyes on the enemy so that I can take a shot with my sniper. But it looks like I'm not going to be able to.
Understood, moving out.
Okay, so this is kind of an awkward position to be in. I know that there's a group of enemies inside this building, literally right here. Right here, I know it. They just fired on that. And I'm behind heavy cover here and here with my stealth Rangers. And I can see this whole wall, so they are behind here. So what I'm going to do is actually move my entire squad up here.
Already there.
I'm gonna sprint them up here, and then I'm going to I'm going to make an attack on that group that's inside there on my next turn. I mean, that looks like it might be a muton that's firing. So what I'm actually going to do is, they're not activated yet, and I know he's right there, so I am going to just blow a hole in the wall. That always works.
Frag out!
This is why I love grenades.
We're close.
Menace 1-5, we've got a line on the target. Move to protect that gear at all costs.
I've got eyes on Advent.
There they are. Okay, it looks like a Viper and... what is that? 2 troopers. Okay, I should be able to take them out, I'm hoping. Okay, so I do have this ability still, luckily. I didn't use it up back there, and this is a very good time to use it. And I can actually move closer and use it.
I'm going.
Okay, so I got 2 hits on. So that's nice. That will allow me to, if I have to, I can kill this enemy with a drone attack, since my drones do 4 damage now to organic enemies, and I can actually drone the Viper as well, and just use my other guys to kill him. So it should work out pretty good. So basically, I need to kill him with my rangers. So I'm gonna go ahead and fire it from here. Okay, 4 damage. That's not actually very good. Now he has armor. He has 2 armor. So I'm hesitant to take another shot on him. So I might actually just use my drone attack on him, because the drone goes straight through any armor. So I think that's going to be my best bet. And then the Viper has a dodge ability that happens quite often. And it makes it so barely takes any damage. So I'm going to drone him as well, and I think I'm going to use my ranger's attack to actually kill him. It's going to be overkill, but this is the weakest enemy, and like I said, my drones can just take out these 2 here. And I would like to... oh wow, it's an 86% shot. Here. Wonder what the... okay, so I've actually got 100% shot of hitting with my sword, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that.
Position compromised.
Because my sword should kill it. Okay, now it's time to send my drones out.
Clear.
Finally.
Yeah, I kind of mentioned in the in a previous game that I'm going to try a legendary playthrough after I finish this campaign, and I'm thinking about possibly doing a entire squad for the most part of specialists, so I can just have a whole bunch of these drones flying around. Because I did the math, and I believe if I have 6 drones that do 4 damage each, that is, and I can use them twice per mission, that's 48 guaranteed damage every mission, just from the drones by themselves. And they do double damage versus robotic enemies, so that is 96 damage against robotic enemies per mission with the drones. And they have pretty much unlimited range. So I might do some sort of setup with maybe 4 specialists, a ranger, and a sniper. Might be a good squad, so that my sniper and my 4 specialists can stay back and just have my ranger scouting up front. I mean, grenaders are useful for taking out cover, but once you use up all of their grenades, they're kind of useless. Okay, so this squad here... Let's see. Okay, so, yeah, like, for example, now, I'm about to use my very last grenade. And then all my grenader basically has is suppression, which I don't think is very good, and his regular attack.
Heads down!
And grenaders are actually... Their grenades are just really weak against armored enemies. I mean, you can see right here, it did 3 damage to these 2, but it did 1 damage to this guy. It barely even scratched his armor. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I haven't been able to utilize my sniper or my yellow ranger's death from above abilities here because wasn't any time really to get up on a higher elevation. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take this guaranteed kill right here. That this one right here, I believe it's was an officer. Could have fired at the officer, but it was a 50% chance to critical, and if I did not critical, it would leave him with 1 health, which, you know, I would have to waste someone's attack or ability on taking out that 1 health when I think I could just outright kill the officer with 1 shot from my shotgun. I mean, look at that, 100%, 73% chance to crit. So he's probably dead.
There you go.
Now I have I have 3 attacks left to put on that last enemy.
I hope it's worth it.
I only have 1 more drone.
I'm on it.
and these guys are actually pretty far away from that last enemy, surprisingly.
What's over there?
So, even though it's just one enemy, it's not like I'm getting ambushed or anything. I've already killed 2 enemy squads, almost 3 enemy squads, and I don't think there's too many more enemies here. So I'm gonna go ahead and toss out this mimic beacon right here and play it safe. Just because I can't really get close enough this turn to him to get some guaranteed shots.
On Overwatch. Overwatch.
And he is armored, so he would take, you know, 2 more shots to take out.
Hit the armor.
I actually am surprised my rifle did that much damage to him, even with his armor. Okay, so I haven't revealed any new squads, enemy groups, or anything, and there is a tower here that I can hack. I haven't checked to see what the reward is, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick.
Accessing system.
Sometimes it gives you like intel or a facility lead. I'm gonna go ahead and do this 50 food. Okay, so that failed, but it's no big deal.
Can't get this one. They're bringing in reinforcements. There you go.
Okay, so it looks like there's actually another group of enemies, and at this point I believe the enemies are going to just kind of come towards my position.
On your order.
Obviously because they're trying to destroy this device. So I'm just gonna stay here and go into Overwatch. See if I can pick a few off as they come towards me.
Reloaded. Overwatch. Come get some.
Moving to Overwatch.
I mean, they're probably... Oh, wow. You know what? I didn't even see them drop the flare there. Must have been distracted.
Advent forces on the ground.
I like it. I'm shooting through walls.
Shot wide. Watch the right.
Okay, so I should be able to pick these guys off pretty easy.
Alright, I'll go.
So I'm gonna take him out.
One down, thousand.
This is why I like using my sniper as a gunslinger, because this pistol, it's pretty much got guaranteed damage. I mean, it's gonna do a pretty good amount of damage. All 3. That's not bad. Okay, so I can't really get to him with my Green Ranger. Kind of out of place there. So what I'm going to do is actually
Tired of waiting around.
toss a grenade here and take out this wall. It's going to allow my other troops to take some shots off him.
What's over there?
Okay, now my ranger can take a shot. That shotgun is just wrecking everything in this game.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Okay, so that wasn't that bad. And I didn't encounter any of those berserkers, which was nice. Okay, so I did not get any promotions on my soldiers. I did get quite a bit of loot from that mission. Okay, so I got an advanced repeater. I mentioned in my previous videos I didn't like the regular repeaters because they only give a 5% chance of hitting, which is pretty low. That would only, actually activate maybe once every 4 or 5 missions. But the advanced repeater actually gives you a 10% chance. So I'm actually going to add that onto one of my soldiers before the next mission. Not quite sure which one.
You and your crew have dealt another serious blow to the aliens' efforts today, Commander. Impressive work.
Okay, so let's see what's going on in the base. So I've got the shadow chamber that's going to be completed in 2 days, and I have 2 of my engineers are digging
from
out
us getting this ship up and running, which was
spot
mostly
here.
Dr. Shen's work, I haven't felt particularly useful in a long time.
Okay.
I'm more than happy to leave the hard decisions to the
And
commander.
I have to actually leave this engineer up in this power relay because I put them there, and then I started building the shadow chamber. So I'm not sure what happens if I try and remove him, but I don't want to mess up the shadow chamber because that's a story mission or story objective. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go. Okay, I got 3 days before the plasma rifle, which I really want to get that upgrade. So I'm gonna go scan right now, and I'm gonna finish up making contact with over there in Europe. I think it's got 2 days left.
Setting course for Sector 6, Eastern Europe.
Alright, making progress.
New regional contacts located.
Okay, so it looks like if I make contact down here, then I just have to go over to here, and then I can hit that facility as well. But I probably need to make contact here and then build a radio tower so that making contact here doesn't cost 240 intel, because that's a lot of intel to acquire. Okay. But I don't have any contacts available. So, but I have to get down there and bring this avatar timer down, or else I'm going to lose. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put one of my engineers into the resistance comms here. And that's going to make the shadow chamber take 2 days to finish instead of 1. But that's not going to make any difference. I don't need this finished in 1 day. I can wait 2 days. So I'm going to put Eric Harrison over here. Okay, so it gave me 2 more resistance contacts. So I think if I add even another engineer there, I get 2 more. So I can actually... let's see. I can make contact here.
Setting course for Sector 12, East Africa.
And then I have another contact available. So once I'm done here, I'm going to build that radio tower, and then I'm going to make contact right here in, I believe that's India.
Shadow chamber now operational. Regional
Okay,
contact.
Although I'm impressed with the strides we've made in infiltrating the alien psionic network, the depths of their technological advancement continue to leave us one step behind. However, with the enhanced decryption capabilities of this chamber, I'm confident we will find a great deal more information than we had previously hoped.
New objective added.
We are fully prepared to begin our analysis of the material recovered from the Advent Black Site.
Okay, so it looks like it wants me to research this right here. Huh. Okay, so my plasma rifle, it looks like it's going to suspend my regular research if I start researching this, even though it's in a different facility. And I believe my plasma rifle is going to be done, yeah, in 2 days or less. So I'm going to actually go ahead and just keep scanning right now until my plasma rifle is complete, and then I'll do that shadow chamber project. I think that's going to be my best bet. So let's keep scanning here. Okay, so my supplies are going to be cut in half at the end of the month. I think this is actually the dark event that's hit me the most during this playthrough. I think it's happened either twice or 3 times, because I seem to be getting pretty much no money from my supply drop every month.
The outcome of this research can only further our advances.
The aliens aren't going to be happy when they see we've got energy weapons just like
See
theirs
what this
now.
one looks like. Okay, that looks like it works. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and get the plasma rifle upgrade. It's a squad upgrade, and then I'm going to even put it on my rangers. because the plasma rifle, I assume it does more damage than the shotgun, so I might as well give it to all of my troops so that I can use it for now until I get these other items. I have to assign something. I'm going to go ahead and research the shotgun.
I had assumed you'd
Only
make
gonna
that
take
research a
3
priority,
days.
Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
Luckily, I have those 5 scientists, so my research time is pretty good right now. Okay, so let's start that shadow chamber project. And let's see how much those rifles cost. Oh wow, 250. You know, I might not be able to get that until I do a mission that I didn't realize it cost so much. Yeah, I'm just going to pass on that plasma rifle for now. So let's
I wish
just
we had a
go
simulator for
keep
Bradford to
scanning
practice.
because I don't think I have enough stuff to actually sell at the black market to get 250 supplies. Although I might be able to purchase some supplies. Let's go check it out real quick.
Avenger plotting new course.
Oh, wow. Okay, so I actually have just enough intel to buy these supplies, so I'm gonna do that. And I hope I get more intel soon before I'm done with the radio tower. So now I need another 87 supplies, it looks like. 87. I can sell that. I can sell the stock. I don't think I need sectoid corpses for anything. So I need 17 more. Okay, so I'm going to actually sell 3 of my alien alloys because this game, I seem to just always have an excess of those alien alloys. And that gives me pretty much exactly enough to get those rifles. So that should dramatically increase my firepower. Let's head back to Europe.
Setting course for East Africa.
and I'll probably hit that black site after the next mission that pops up. There goes that avatar meter again.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
Commander, the aliens aren't slowing down. They've already got multiple facilities operating across the globe. We're running out of time.
Commander, we're almost out of time. The Avatar project
Oh
is
wow,
entering
the
its final
timer
stages.
started already.
The only way we're gonna slow the Elders' progress is by
That is
destroying one of their
not
facilities.
good.
We have to move fast or everything we've worked towards will be lost.
Commander, we've had the Shadow Chamber running the numbers. These are the tactical projections for our next field operation.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video right here, and then I will come back and do this retaliation mission, and after that, the video after that, I'm either going to lose or I'm going to hit that black site. So alright, as always, thank you for the support, and I am a pretty new streamer and YouTuber, so any likes that you can give this video on YouTube are much appreciated. And as always, thank you for watching.